Hello, Dead Frontier. This is Nimbles again, and I have just leveled up. I am now level 3, and today, or rather in this segment, I will be going over stats proficiencies in a generic sense. Of course, I'm not going to go too in-depth, because this guide is not for endgame players. This guide is for noobs, or, new players. So, stats. Strength. Strength allows you to equip certain weapons and armors. It doesn't affect anything else, just your ability to equip things, better weapons and whatnot. Endurance. Every point of endurance that you have is 2 HP. So I currently, with 35 endurance, have 70 hit points. And you also sprint for a tiny bit longer when you have higher endurance, but it's not very significant at all, really. Agility. Agility is probably the most important stat in the game. That's the the general opinion of most high level players, or at least me. Because the higher your agility, the faster you move. So the better you can dodge zombies, and the less chance you have of getting hit. And as I said, getting hit hurts like a bitch. Accuracy, how accurate you are with your guns, of course. Different guns will be less accurate than others, such as my Scorpion SMG, of course, is much less accurate than my Beta Tomcat, which is very inaccurate when I have 35 accuracy. Critical hit is your chance to score a critical hit with weapons, and when you score a critical hit, you deal approximately 4.2 times your normal damage. Approximately. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. I heard that from the Raven. Anyway, different weapons have different chances for scoring critical hits. Like the Beta Tomcat has a better chance than my Scorpion SMG, and you need a higher critical hit to be able to cap your critical hit chance, depending on the weapon. Reloading is how fast you reload your weapon. A lot of people will stress that you need to have as high reloading as you can, so that you reload your weapons instantly, because you can achieve to a point where if you get enough reloading, you can reload your weapons instantly, so you don't even have to worry about reloading. It is good to have high reloading, like 50 or 60 when you're starting out, but you don't have to have instant reloading. It's really preference on how you like to play, although it is very helpful in the end when when you've got sufficient stats everywhere else. And now for proficiencies and the weapons. Melee is the best weapon for new players because this is a penknife, this is a melee weapon, and this is a Beta Tomcat. Now Beta Tomcat uses ammo. Ammo is expensive. Penknife, does this use ammo? I don't see a trigger anywhere, so no, I do not think so. It doesn't use ammo. And that's the point. You don't have to pay for ammo when you use melee. There are blades and blunts, such as the katana and the battle axe, and there are chainsaws, such as the grinder. Chainsaws are very good for new players, or people who don't have a whole a whole lot of money, because once again, you don't have to reload your chainsaw, and they are pretty effective at killing. It's also blades and blunts are absolutely silent, so when you kill a zombie in the inner city, or when you swing your weapon, it won't make any noise. However, chainsaws will make a lot of noise, but not as much as the guns, so which makes them good for grinding and whatnot. Pistols and rifles are generally the same thing. They are for ranged silent attacks, and by silent I mean they attract all of the Zeds that are on your current screen that you can see if you fire off a few shots. And for the shotguns, machine guns, explosives, they attract zombies from a larger range. Pistols require more critical hit and excuse me, sorry. Pistols require more accuracy and less critical hit to be fully effective. Rifles require less accuracy and more critical hit to be effective. So, and shotguns. Shotguns are good for ammo conservation. They are pretty cheap to maintain as far as ammo goes, although they are, of course, much more expensive than melee. So, this is for people, when you want to step it up, get some good firepower going. The Sega 20 shotgun is a very good starter weapon, especially if you have a high reloading. It's my recommendation that you work on melee first, though, and then work on shotguns, so you can get a Sega 20. It's a very good weapon, but like I said, that's just my personal opinion. Use whatever you want. Machine guns. There are 3 types of machine guns. There are sub-machine guns, which use handgun ammo, and thus are less powerful. There are assault rifles, and assault rifles deal more damage than submachine guns, but use rifle ammo, which is more expensive. Assault rifles with no critical hit deal about the same amount of damage as their respective SMG counterparts with full 124 critical hit. So yeah, generally assault rifles are more expensive to maintain, but more powerful, more DPS output. DPS is damage per second, in case you didn't know. And then there are the 4 heavy machine guns, which are the most powerful weapons in the game. There's the FM mid rail, which is pretty good. It uses 5.5mm rifle ammo. It's basically an assault rifle, which you need. I don't know. It's pretty good. It's not that great though. The FM mag and the M60 deal the same amount of DPS, which is about 186, compared to the AK-20 AK-34. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. The AK-47, which deals about 127 DPS. So yeah, M60 and FM mag are very powerful, but very expensive to maintain because of the ammo they use. And then of course there is the GAU-19, the all-renowned GAU-19, the most powerful weapon in the game, that deals about 490 damage per second. It is a beast, but it uses very expensive ammo, and the gun itself is so expensive. It's about $16 million. It's ridiculous. And when I say $16 million, I mean currently, because the Death Frontier market is always fluctuating. Explosives are the fastest way to grind because they deal more DPS even than the GAU, but that's only if there's hordes, large groups of zombies, because the grenade blast from a grenade can hurt more than one zombie. So those are the fastest way of grinding. The best weapon here is the XM25, and I do not suggest even looking at explosives for the time being, because you won't need those until you're a higher level, really. And yeah, that's I forgot to mention shotguns and machine guns and explosives. They attract zombies from not only from your screen but from your whole block, which is why they're loud. These from your screen, these don't attract any at all. Okay, yeah. And shotguns require strength, as well as assault rifles and heavy machine guns. And chainsaws require a little bit of strength, but not very much. And yeah, okay, that is about it for this segment. This is Nimbles signing off.